Welcome to another episode of Tongues Like Fire, and today's guest is the one and only Maddie.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
Good.
You like hot food?
No,
No.
not really. I don't like Mexican food either, so
You don't like Mexican food?
no. I only get like the ACP, so it's just chicken, rice, and cheese. Or cheese dip.
Okay, well, let's get into it and see how far you can make it.
Yeah.
Starting with number one, which is rectal rampage.
Okay.
So the journey begins.
Okay.
Here we go. First question, same as everyone. Tell everyone about yourself. Who are you? What do you do? What's going on in your life?
Okay. I'm Maddie. I go to UNC Charlotte. I'm an architecture major. I'm in student council. I'm a treasurer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
How's the first one? You had a look on your face.
It wasn't that bad. It's just I don't eat hot sauce anyway, so it's just like a weird taste. Like it probably just tastes like regular hot sauce, and I just don't know.
Okay.
So.
The next one, Sweeter Reaper. This is actually sweet.
Okay.
Number two, here we go. So, you're in the architecture program at UNC Charlotte. Tell us about that. Like, how'd you get into that? What are you hoping to do with it? What's that program like?
So, I had to apply to the school in general, and like you know how they ask on the application, like what do you want to major in? So I just hit architecture, right? And then I didn't know that I had to do a separate application, so I had to do a portfolio. I had to do an interview, and in the portfolio I had to submit a whole bunch of like pieces of creative work that I've done. They didn't want anything AutoCAD, which is like drafting stuff. They just wanted like creative things, and so I put in like FX makeup, and I put in drawings that I did in art class and all that stuff, and then they then take that, and I had to write something about it too, like why I did that, what it was about, and what I used to make it. And so with that, they then looked at everyone's, and they picked certain people to do interviews with, and then from that, they'll tell you yes or no, like either you got into the architecture school or not. And so that's kind of the process. I hope to get my master's, so that means I'll be there 2 extra years. I thought it was only 1, but that's for the professional thing, and you can't teach if you go for 1 year, and I would like to teach. So with that, I then go into the field and design buildings.
Cool.
Yep. It's complicated.
Number two is not too bad.
No, I wish I put more on it. I couldn't really taste that much.
This one is King Habanero.
Okay. They're those little orange peppers.
Yeah.
That weigh nothing, so then everyone who buys them at Ingles gets them for free.
Cheers.
I don't like that one.
Not good with that one?
No.
So in high school, you were in the band. You played saxophone. When's the last time you played saxophone?
I don't know. Probably the last day of band. Till the last day of school last year. Yeah, I look at it. I look at it and I'm like, okay.
You play any other instruments?
Well, I bought a guitar in Missouri like 2-3 years ago, and I thought I was gonna learn. I bought a little book, Nope, I didn't learn. I like attempted, and then I just forgot about it. That was spicy.
That one got you?
Yeah, that was a little spicy on my tongue.
Okay.
It's not burning my throat, but it's spicy.
Yeah. The different ones get you in different places. Some will hit you in the back of the throat. Some are just the tongue. They're all over.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm sure I could still play it if I wanted to, but it's just been a while since I picked it up. I need some milk on that one.
Okay, going for the milk on number 3.
Uh-huh.
This could be a long road.
It will be. Okay, and now I'm fine. See? I'm fine.
All right. Number 4, sauce makers. All right. Here we go. One year for Halloween, you went as Belle with a twist. And that was very interesting. Explain that and tell us, how long did it take you to do that?
Like the whole process or just the whole face?
Both.
Okay. So, there's this YouTuber, her name's Mikey, and her YouTube channel is called Glam and Gore. And so she did this whole series with like Disney princesses where they she would do the glam version and then she would go and do a gory version. So like Tangled, like or Rapunzel was like strangled by her wig. Elsa had frostbite and Belle was burnt. Snow White had vomit coming out of her mouth. So, like, it just, like, varied based on their characters. And so, like, okay, cool, I'm going to do that. And I thought it was going to be harder than it was. And I just thought it was cool. Like, I got a lot of reactions from doing, like, the one I had done previously, which was the Queen of Hearts, and I had cards sticking out my face. But the process, I would say the whole thing, like, getting ready, like, doing the hair and everything like that, was probably like 3 hours max, I think. And then just like the face part, I think that was probably like an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I took gelatin and glycerin and a little bit of food coloring and I mixed it up and I heated it and cooked it until it was like really hot, and you had to like wait for the perfect temperature, because if it's too hot, you're burning your face. But if it's too cold, yeah, exactly. And then if it was too cold, you couldn't do anything with it, and it was just like, bleh. So you had to I would run to the kitchen, heat it up in the microwave, then I'd run to the bathroom and put it on my face. It was a process. That's why it took longer than it should have. And then you put cotton balls in it, and then you just cover it with other makeup, and then you do other stuff to it, so.
Cool.
Yep. It's interesting. It's my favorite thing to do.
Moving on.
All right.
Tom O'Shanter's Yellow Scotch Bonnet.
Yellow Scotch Bonnet. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
How's that one? No? Not a fan?
I don't know. They kind of all taste the same. Just a little bit.
So, something you once did in high school that kind of inspired me was you joined the swim team not knowing how to swim.
Yeah.
So, what drove you to do that, and what was that process like joining a team without actually knowing how to do what you do?
So we had this family friend, and both her sons were in band, and I grew up with one of her sons, and she kept telling me joking oh, you should join the swim team, and then I would say, oh, I don't know how to swim. She's like, oh, it's okay, they'll teach you. And I was like, okay. And then I actually joined the swim team, and I talked to the coach and everything, and I was like, you know how you said in the announcements, you don't have to know how to swim? Well, I don't know how to swim at all, so I hope that still counts. And she was like, yeah, I got you. So the first practice, I was doggy paddling across both ends of the pool. And then she was like, okay, we gotta help this chick. And so, like, I don't think she thought I was being serious or not. Like, I mean, when I just say I could not swim, I could not swim. Like, I was not allowed in the deep end. So, yeah, that process, it was okay because everyone was very supportive about it. Like, the one thing about being on the swim team versus, like, basketball or, like, you know, more competitive sports is that everyone is very, like, good for teamwork, even though you're not, like, competing as a team all the time.
Yeah.
So, like, it's more individual racing. They do have, like, relay races, but I didn't do those. But, yeah, like, everyone was very supportive and, like, wanted to help. And, like, one of my friends would actually, like, go on our own time and help me. The big thing that I had a problem with wasn't necessarily, like, the strokes and, like, actually swimming, but, like, having to stick my face in the water and not do this and hold my nose. So, other than that, I think it was, like, okay. I think everyone was very patient and very supportive, and I feel like if they weren't, I would not have continued doing that. But, yeah, it was a good way to, I'm not great, but I mean, I can swim now.
Yeah, now
so
you can at least make it.
Yeah, that's the goal. That was the goal.
Cool. All right, halfway. Mm-hmm. Doing all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as long as it doesn't get on my tongue, I'm good, but my nose is running.
Okay. Ghost in the Darkness.
That's a ghost pepper, isn't it?
It's the one you were waiting for, right?
No, I don't like the color of it. The darker it gets, the more scary it is.
You think?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Describe your ideal date. If a guy took you out and it was the perfect date ever, what would that look like?
I don't know. I've been on some bad ones recently. I don't know, because all the dates I've ever been on, either go out to eat or watch a movie. Oh, that's burning my tongue.
Yeah?
I don't know. Probably. That's really hot. It's like on the corner of my tongue. I don't know. What the heck? Probably.
Don't know, huh?
I like to do things, like, I don't like just going out to eat or just going to the movie. I would rather eat than go to the movies, because at the movies I can't talk.
Mm-hmm. And you like to talk.
Yeah, I do. I talk a lot. And so probably eating would probably be better, or, like, actually doing something, like, not ice skating or roller skating. I don't have that skill. But, like, painting or, I don't know, not hiking. I don't like hiking. I like food. It's probably just food,
Just
honestly.
food?
Yeah.
Just go eat.
I like eating, but
Just go sit at the restaurant for 3 hours.
I mean, I pay to be there. Why not?
All right.
I'll leave a tip.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's about it, I think.
Okay. Next up is the scorpion stinger.
When I smelled it, the spice came back to my nose. Oh no. That was a lot. Oh no.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. You're trying really hard to keep it off your tongue.
Not working. Oh Lord.
So, I went through a bunch of pictures. See what I could find. There's all sorts of stuff we could talk about, but
Yeah.
I just picked a few. Tell us this was a pretty cool picture. It caught my attention. Tell us what's going on with that.
Where does he? That was Facebook. Okay, so I was at a friend's house, or a family friend's house, and I was chewing bubblegum, obviously. And I think I saw a picture online or something. That was like 6th grade, I think. 5th grade, I don't know, something like that. And I had this app on my phone, and you could like make it black or like black and white, and then that's burning my gum, like right here. What? And then you could like just add color or like I don't know, erase the black and white. And I thought the gum was like more colorful in my head. That it was not. And yeah, so that was really it. I just thought it was cool, and I don't know if it was or not. But.
All right. Are you trying to start a modeling career?
Sure.
What's going on here?
So I went onto the parking deck with my friend. My 2 recent friends I made, or the first 2 friends that I made at college, and they're both roommates. And I just wanted pictures with my car. And so they were like hyping me up, whatever. And so she just like kept clicking, right? Just kept clicking all the time. Everything I did, click, 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 click. So I had like 200 photos on my phone. So yeah, and then that's whenever I like was just getting into like editing the photos that I would take for like architecture. So then I was like getting better at editing my photos, and I was like really just trying to do that. So yeah.
Cool. One more. This one is a video that was on your TikTok.
Oh.
Sin City was an angel like.
So, what is it called? So that was the day that I was getting ready for my parents and my brother to meet one of my exes, and that's like a TikTok trend to do like transitions from like before and after, and I really thought I had a really big transition from getting out of bed to getting ready, so that's what that was, and that was like one of the only sounds that they had for that, so.
Cool.
Yeah, that like is burning like where my teeth grow in.
Where your teeth grow in.
My gums, like right in those crevices.
We got 3 left. Next up is the Kraken.
Okay. Yeah, that has chunky stuff in it. Ew. It like tastes like my mouth is bleeding, but it's not. I think I'm just being dramatic. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. This one takes a second. And then it kicks in.
Okay.
So while you're feeling it, we're going to do some rapid questions. What's your favorite movie?
Grown-ups.
Favorite food?
Sushi.
Favorite band or singer?
Favorite band, probably Guns N' Roses. Favorite singer, Garth Brooks.
Doing all right?
No.
Describe yourself in 1 word.
Crackhead.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation.
Who is the hottest actor?
Holy crap! I'm gonna cry. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think actors are that hot, honestly.
Okay.
I would probably say Adam Sandler, but just because I like his personality, or Jim Carrey.
Okay. Cool. You dying?
Yeah,
You need some more
really
milk?
hot. I thought it was getting better, and then I touched something in like another piece of food up here, and it was not good.
Yeah.
I need more milk.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lord have mercy.
All right, we only got 2 left. We come to Da Bomb.
That don't look okay. It looks like a Halloween store product.
You ready for it?
No, I'm still burning.
That's a cheater drop. That's a half a drop.
Yeah, because my mouth's on fire.
All right. Da Bomb. Here we go. Let's do it.
Painful.
This one doesn't go away.
Dang.
This one sticks around for a while. Since you're a freshman in college, you've got 1 semester done. What is some advice you could now give to a high school senior just getting ready to go in? Now that you got 1 semester under your belt, how can you help somebody else coming in?
So in high school, you can like not give 100% on your work and still get 100 on it. College, you can't do that. I mean, for some classes you can. For my studio architecture classes, I can't. They'll call me out and they'll tell me that it sucks. Yeah, so actually put in your effort in college. I would also say definitely take classes in college, or not in college, in high school that you can use for college, so like college classes in high school. Also, social media does not matter in college. Like, no one cares. And also, everything that you, like, what you think might stick around forever that had happened in high school, no one cares in college. Like, it's a whole new start. So, not saying you should just, like, completely mess up and just, like, give yourself a bad reputation. But if that is the case for you, it goes away, like, in college. And also, college is not as scary as it looks, and it's not as scary as it seems. I go to a college that no one really from my high school goes to, and it's huge. And I thought I wasn't gonna make any friends, but I did. So it doesn't look as big either. It's gonna be okay. That's all I have to say.
All right, so how was that one? I don't think you could taste it.
I couldn't really taste it.
You didn't even have enough on there. That's the one that gets everybody, and you're just like,
Yeah, because this one is still in my mouth, but this I can feel it right over here, because that's where it was. That's where I put it. So it's in my tooth. Yeah.
okay. Well, you made it to the end. The last one is called The End. Flatline hot sauce.
Yeah, it's gonna give me a flat line.
All right, we've made it to the end, all the way through. Last one. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. So, you are known for being a little bit hyper.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit crazy, very emotional,
Yeah.
sometimes downright neurotic.
Mm-hmm.
So, one day, some man is going to marry you. What sort of man does it take to be with you?
So gross.
Describe your soulmate.
He just has to agree with what I have to say. Ew, that is so gross. He just has to agree with what I have to say.
Just
Oh, that is terrible.
all right.
That is burning. I don't like that.
So he just has to be a very weak-willed man, give in to everything.
He
Do what
also
you say.
has to let me have a pink couch.
A pink couch. All right.
That is terrible. Oh, that one might make me throw up.
You made it to the end. You got them all down. Any final words?
That tasted like chocolate. And I might throw up.
Trash
Ew.
can behind you if you need it.
It hurts.
Greg will be happy if you do. He's the only one who's thrown up so far.
Uh-uh.
All right. That's it. Thank you for
Okay.
being on here. Good job. Congratulations.
Ew.
See you next time.
Bye. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Pretty funny.
I feel like I need to put more just because of,
Because you skimped on the last one.
yeah, that's about enough for me. I do like the strategy of putting smaller nuggies in the front. It smells like a pina colada. A virgin one, obviously.
Uh-huh, because you wouldn't know anything about that.
No. I. Okay.